Hello, and thank you for joining us for the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session. First one of the year, January 7th, 2026. If you're interested in joining our study sessions or our weekly tournaments, send an email to midatlanticbg@gmail.com. Okay, this is where we left off last week. Okay, I'll remind you of the score. The red team, which is going to be everybody except for me and Eric and Rick, is 3 away. Leading 3 away, and I and Rick and Eric are 4 away, so we're behind. Okay, and those of you in the room here, if you could set up your Slido, so we'll do all our voting on slido.com, put in code 1296, and you'll be ready to vote. Okay.
I vote we get a 6 on the next roll.
You want a 6 on the next roll. Okay. Yeah, I think that is probably a good idea. Okay, let's roll the dice. I mean, I don't know if there's a cube in the offing. Probably not. So, when you're leading 3 away, 4 away, you got to be really careful about doubling. So let's roll them. Okay, that is not a 6. So those of you on the team should offer me some candidate plays. Can either put it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and tell me what you'd be interested in voting for. Anyone?
If anyone is saying something, you guys are muted.
Okay, 2 point. So Mike says the 2 point. Any others? Oh, that's a play worth looking at. Hitting and making the 3 point. Yep. Okay, I've put those both in the Slido. Don't know that there's another play you'd really want to consider. All right, so that's in the Slido, and you can vote now. So go to Slido and cast your vote for whatever play you like.
I don't think I would vote for it on another team, but would you not consider it worth even considering 11-7-6-3?
Yeah, I might. I don't think that's the play I'd want to make, but it's worth considering. Okay, you should all vote now. We have 1 vote in, 2 votes. It's tied right now. The home board's on the left, yes. Okay, I think we got enough votes in here now. There's 3 votes, the 2 point, so let's go ahead and do that. XG likes that play. I guess a little too loose to break up that prime. Okay, let's roll. I don't think we want a cube. We have a few threats in the outfield here. I don't know. Maybe we want a cube. I think we're also pretty far behind in the race. So this is me and Rick and Eric.
I am not interested in cubing,
No cube. Okay. Even at the score.
even at the score.
Okay.
Eric, I like the 2 until the 1.
So the 1 seems clear. I just don't think there's any other way you could play it. And so the 2 could be played from the back or from the mid. We are behind in the race. I mean, I guess, You know, what are we doing with this checker on the 11 point? Is it going to be used to try to make the bar point? Is it going to be, are we going to try to bring it in, do something else? I don't know what that checker is going to be doing. On the other hand, I'm not entirely sure. Do I want this back checker on the 22 point? It's easier to escape, but we're also way behind in the race. Eric, where are you? Oh, Eric is lost. Rick, what do you think?
Sorry, I didn't notice I was muted. So I don't like stepping up on the 22 because, well, we get on kind of under the gun and we are behind in the race. I think we have more contact on the 24 there.
Okay.
So I would rather go to the 11. Yeah.
Is it also part of outfield control? Make it a little bit difficult if they step out with a
Yeah,
6 that doesn't hit us?
sure, sure.
Okay. Rick, what do you think?
Yeah, you asked before what we would be doing on the 11, and while I'd like to make the bar point, if we get, there's a good chance that if we get a 6, we may have something else we need to do anyway. But the outfield control is still worth it.
Okay. All right. I'm on board with all that. Let's do it. Okay, good. We got it. Good job. Okay, let's keep rolling. I don't think the red team really wants to cube. Oh, double 4s. That's interesting. Okay. You have to give me your candidate plays. What plays would you like to make? 7-3 twice, 5-1. So shifting to the ace point. Okay. I've got that in the Slido. Any other plays? 13-9. I assume 13-9 twice, 11-3. Okay. Mike Fujita says 13-9 twice, 11-7, 6-2. Here, I'll help you all out with a candidate play. How about 13-9 twice, 7-3 twice?
I was thinking about this one.
Okay, I've put all those in the Slido. You could vote now. We got a couple of votes in. Okay, third vote has come in. All right, that's how many we had last time. So I think we're going to go with that. Oh, yep, now 4 votes. Okay, 13-9 twice, 11-7, 6-2. So that what that does is it keeps the 5 prime in front of the anchor. It's the only play that will keep 5 points in front of the anchor. Okay, let's give that a whirl. And let's see. 11-3, 7-3. Was that not on the list? It was not. Let's see. What does that look like?
Huh. That's a bot
This is
play
what it
there,
looks
right?
like after XG's best play.
That's a bot play to me. I would much rather do the second play, which is the one you suggested.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think of it as a bot play. I was actually thinking that play, but I don't would not have thought it would be the first as good as it was. But it doesn't strike me as a weird bot play. It's almost like it's a safe play.
Mm,
The main good thing about this play is the 5 prime, but then the bad thing about this play is it's very inflexible.
there is a
Whereas,
checker, yeah.
yeah, this is much more flexible. and keeps the midpoint. And apparently, keeping the midpoint is important. Yeah, you got a checker in the back, so that could matter. Okay, on for the white team. We're not going to double, I'm sure.
Hmm.
Here's one play,
Okay.
and here's another
The
play.
question is, do we want to safety our 24? Because I mean, they now have a daily builder that the only place it can go is to attack us on the 24, and we're only really covering one
Right, right.
triangle there, one point, which is the 22. So is it an asset right now or a liability to us?
I think the
I
way
think
you're
it might still be an
describing
asset.
you think it's an
Hmm.
asset where on the 24?
No, I'm questioning whether it's an
Oh,
asset on the
yeah, I
24. I'm not
also question
sure.
whether it's an asset. I don't
Hmm.
I don't think it's doing enough good. And I think your description of that dilly builder on their 2 point is good. If they're gonna roll
Hmm.
if they roll an ace, you know they might want to hit loose. They might also want to
Yeah.
step up in the back. Okay, so
Aaron, you don't have to worry, Aaron. You can just talk, and everybody's a beginner at some point.
yeah.
And by talking and sharing your ideas, you learn as well. Even if
So
you learn why it's not good, why it's not correct, you learn.
yeah, so Eric,
Uh,
does that mean you like this play?
um,
Now there's another way to do it. You could do this.
that looks great. Yeah, that looks good. But
It
so
gives
let me.
the Joker.
Um,
Um, the Joker double six.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean
if they roll double six,
this
they're
gets hit
gonna.
on 6-2, so
Hmm.
you're still susceptible to a joker.
Yeah,
This
yeah, but double six is the not only hit, they're just coming
right.
on in and yeah,
Yeah, well this blocks double sixes, right?
exactly.
Okay. So Rick, you're saying that if we step up from the back, you want to keep the 13 point.
Yes, and my the very first thing I saw was this move that you have right now. And
This.
if we didn't already have a builder we could run with on the 21, it would be clear cut.
Yeah.
The fact that that we're just safetying, we're not actually doing anything productive, has me wondering if that is really what I want to do. But
All right.
um,
Then let's consider what would we do if we wanted to keep the checker back on the 24.
I think I don't see anything besides 11-6.
Okay.
Hmm.
So it's really those two in my mind.
All right. I still think I'm in favor of I'm not sure.
I
Rick, make,
think
Rick makes a good point about having a spare already on the 21 point and being able to hop out already.
let's look at it this way: that we know the liability there if they get the one. Leaving it there, the things like if he gets if they get a five, for example, depending on what they get it with, this could be kind of awkward with it. If we step up,
Hmm.
they get something like a 5-4, 5-3, they're just going to point on us. For back there, they can't really do that.
Well, if we step up, we're not stepping to the 23.
That's true. That's true. That's
Okay.
true.
Um,
But they could, yeah.
okay, but
Um,
does this make it easier for them to just dump checkers behind our anchor?
it it it,
I
it
think,
does.
yeah, now that Rick mentioned it, I think it does. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
back to what Eric was saying the last couple rolls, we need contact. So I think we take the liability of leaving it there and play for contact by leaving it.
Uh, Aaron, an anchor is a made point on the opponent's home board that you can always use to come back from the bar if you get sent to the bar. So it's like a safety net for you. It keeps you anchored on their home board.
okay, are we sort of leaning towards
Right now we have an white has an anchor on the 21 and not on the 24 because it's just a single checker there. And red doesn't have an anchor because he only has a single checker on the 1 point there, which is the top left of the board.
All right, are we going
Anchor
for
needs
this
to be
play?
two
This
checkers.
is this the play we want to make?
I'm not confident in it, but that's my vote.
Okay, Eric.
Sure, yeah, let's keep the contact on the 24, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna agree with this play too, but like Rick, I don't have a lot of confidence in this. Uh-oh, lit up red, bright red.
Huh, so it was a liability
Okay,
after all.
yeah,
So well, wait, let's see the double six blocking play is
this one here.
this one. Yeah, so it was less important to block double six than to block 6-4, I guess. Um yeah, probably.
Ooh,
Mm,
That's why we left it back for that roll.
okay. Anybody got some candidate plays? Okay, Jacob says 9-5, 7-2.
well, now we're glad that we didn't step up because
Rick
now
says
we
make
get
it
make it
3 point.
awkward for them.
Okay, I got the Slido open with those two. If anybody has another play, just let me know. Okay, you can vote now if you like. Okay, a couple of votes for making the 3 point. Three votes. Okay, looks like that's the play. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, not really very close. Do we want a cube?
Mm. So we have 11 hitters, so pure four, and that's basically it.
Double threes
But are the
make the
hitters?
bar, double sixes hit, but if
I
we
don't think
want,
our hitters are market losers, so I wouldn't cube.
Don't think the hits are market losers.
Yeah, I don't.
I think they might be.
Hmm.
but
Uh,
how many market losers is the rule of thumb?
9, but you
Yeah.
know, there's other that it might not be because we still have a checker stuck back there. Also, we kind of need them to dance. So yeah, you hit 11 times, but they're only dancing 16 times out of 36. So if you do 11 times 16, that's 176 out of 1296. You're really looking at about, I don't know, 15% of those. So 15% of the time you're going to hit and they dance. And that's probably not enough market losers.
You
You
need
We do
gotta,
have some
25%,
bad
yes.
rolls
yeah,
to
we have some
offset
bad
that.
rolls too. Yeah. Um,
Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to cube.
okay, let's roll. I do want to roll a 4 though.
That would be
Of
nice.
course, yes. Then we'll have a cube, I think.
Oh, this is ripe for a blunder here because there are some wildly different plays. Okay, here's one.
I like the 6. I'm not sure on the 5.
Okay, because the other way to play this is to hit loose here.
Right.
And then, so you're saying you could play a 6 here, but then there's also the option of playing this 6.
Well, they only have 4 points on us.
I can tell you this for sure. If we had doubled, this is the play I would make.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so we have many checkers back, so we're not, and we have an anchor, so we're not too afraid of getting hit. So we might as well bring two, like the one down on the 7 and hit. Yeah, looks attractive to me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like this play. We have now we have a cover for the 1 if they dance. So
We're putting a lot of duplication on our own sixes. I mean, we don't have a choice, I understand, but if we don't get a 4 or a 6 next time.
yeah, Aaron, the pip count, you see on the bottom right, 99, and then minus 45 between parentheses. So minus 45 is the lead in the race. So red has a negative number is the lead. So red is leading by 45 pips. And the total pip of count of red is 99. And you have the same thing for on the top right for white. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Let's carry on. Okay, so yeah,
So, Eric,
I
this is the
vote for
play
this
you
one.
like?
Yes. However, we also need some freedom, so maybe 21, 15 could be better. Yeah.
Paired with
Hmm.
the hit?
Yes. So either one of those. I'm not sure which, but um, now
I've
I'm
come
leaning more towards the freedom, I think.
I've come around the other way.
Uh,
Um, with the freedom, one, we have nothing to cover our checker in the home board on the 1, but also if we do then get the chance to hit, we have to give up our anchor. Um,
oh, fair point. Uh, fair point, fair point, fair point. So yeah, we might not need freedom right now because if they dance, we'll have a 4 for freedom as well, which hits at the same time. So that's a boon that we normally wouldn't have. So yeah, so
So,
I'm not really sure, but
I'm
both plays are good. I mean, are vi viable, valid. I'm not sure which.
at this point, I actually think the hit is partly to protect our blot.
Uh, yeah. Well, they only have 2 attackers on that blot, to be fair, but they are pretty dangerous if they roll 6 or 1,
Also,
yeah, and they hit
yeah,
lose, yeah.
I also want
Hmm.
to not let them move their blot on their 8 point. Right? Somebody mentioned that
Hmm.
already. Okay, well, I think
Yeah.
I'm okay with this play, but I'm
Yeah, let's
concerned
do
about it.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
Rick.
do it.
do it.
Okay.
And another
Ooh.
red.
Oof. Oh, freedom.
Yeah, Aaron, I figured you would feel that way. You just have to read a couple beginners books that teach you the terminology and the basic concepts of the game, and then you'll be much better equipped to understand what's going on here. Uh, yeah, so the Backgammon 101 is a fantastic resource. It's free. I could recommend that.
Okay, they've danced. The situation has changed a lot now. Um,
Mm,
I want a double.
I like the double partially because it has a lot of value to us and the recube doesn't to them.
sorry, I missed what the top play was for
Freedom,
the play the
2110.
widgets. Okay. Oh, like 10, 10, 20, total freedom, 20 and 10, not
Total
attacking.
freedom, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I want to hit. There's a bit of diversification for us. We have sixes will cover the blot on the 8 point. Fours will hit. Threes will step up. Um, our fives do not play well. Our ones don't play great. But I think to me it's the score. I don't think I would double this at a neutral score, but the gammons are worth a lot once we get the cube on two. Gammon price is almost 100% at this score. And that's typical when you're four away. Your gammons are going to be very powerful, even when you're a leader. Eric, are you
Mhm.
interested in a cube?
Ho, 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 ho. It's hard to say. I mean, this is very volatile, no doubt about that.
Volatility should
So
lead you towards a cube, right?
yeah, like volatility through the roof points to a cube. So I would
Okay,
say
yeah.
yes,
Okay,
on the
Rick, you
basis
want
of
to
the
double, right?
volatility alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think at the score, yes.
Okay. All right, we are doubling. So I'm going to launch the Slido now for a take pass decision. Okay, we got some votes coming
Aaron,
in.
if you
Okay, we've only got 3 votes. There's 2 to take, 1 to pass. So I think we're going to roll with that take. And that's what I would do if I were white. I'm sorry, if I were red. I think there's enough play here, and white has some problems with mobility. The gammons are definitely problematic. Oh, now we've got another vote in to pass. Now it's tied. Bill Powell, did you
Yes.
vote?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I was the second guy to vote pass.
Oh,
I put it in the chat first, but
yeah, I
apparently
saw that.
I couldn't get my Slido working, but I finally did. Um,
Is there
so
anybody
now I
here
did
who has
vote.
not cast a vote?
There must be more than 4 people here, I would think.
Some people are lurking. Okay.
Aaron, I recommend reading first the Bill Roberti book called Backgammon for Winners. It's very beginner friendly. Uh, highly recommended book.
In the interest of fun, let's take this cube, which is what the vote was before the last one snuck in. Okay, let's take a look. This is no double take. This is a super easy take. I think if you let this go, you're severely underestimating your winning chances. And yeah, you can get gammoned, but it's this situation is not.
Boy, I sure did that. Wow.
Yeah.
Gammon chances are almost as good as whites.
Yeah. Okay, we got a 4-2 to play.
Hit
Hit.
and keep it going.
Come on,
Well, I was gonna say it's easier to get a 6 than a smaller number if we want to make the 7, but this does diversify. Well, not really, but would we want to use a 4 to make the bar or to keep running?
I don't know, but another thing to think about is if we roll something like a 5, um, now we can get a checker into direct range. This also produces double 5s as a direct cover. So I think there's some minor tactical reasons to prefer 11.
Okay,
Eric,
and actually, double 4s. I don't think we would use it for that, but double 4s would cover too.
yes, that's true.
Can you go back to the base position?
Here's the original.
Let me think.
I think the hit is
Can you?
mandatory.
I agree. It's
Once
mandatory.
now that we turn the cube, we're going all out for a gammon here. Gammon price is nearly 100%.
I don't think there's much merit in either moving the 7 or the 13. So and also but also moving the 17 with 2 doesn't do much either because their ones are heavily duplicated to get in. So Unless they roll, it only saves us from double one, I guess, if we do 17, 15. So I don't think the two matters too much, but I would probably just 17, 15, just to make
Okay,
sure we
Rick.
don't get a double one anti-joker.
I kind of like 17-15 because I'm not sure I wouldn't rather make the 7 than the 1 with the 6 anyway. And this gives us an 8 in addition to the 6. That gives us a lot of new rolls.
Okay. All right, let's do it then.
Mhm.
Oh, very good. You
Yeah.
guys get the smug equity. I wanted to play 13, 11. Oh, that's trouble. They hit us.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in. We better pick up this blot.
Yeah,
I
I think so.
agree.
Okay, 4-1 for red.
Thinking.
So Aaron, the overviews are so quick because some moves are considered obvious to most people, most experienced players. So we don't spend too much time looking at them. That's probably what's going on.
Aaron may be asking for what is the meaning of all these numbers.
Hmm. Okay.
I don't know what he's
Uh,
asking.
yeah,
Nine
me
five,
neither.
9 to 5, and 24-23 has been suggested.
So the numbers are the equity, which is like the advantage quantified in numbers of each move. Yeah, so you have the best move at the top, and then the subsequent moves down the list have less equity, so they have less advantage than the top move. So yeah.
Okay, I've only gotten one suggestion, 9, 5, 24, 23. Any others?
Sure. 6-5, 6-2. I wouldn't do it, but it certainly has some merit.
Okay, I think the suggestion from Jacob is better, which is 7, 6, 7, 3.
Yes, that's another one.
I'm
Much
not going to put in the one that clears the 6 point. I think that's too
okay.
weak.
Thank you.
Now, 5, 1, 2, 1, I will put that one in because it hits the checker.
Mm.
Mike Fujita says 9, 5, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's not typically correct to break our 5 or 6 point to hit on the one. It's a very poor trade. So I don't think that's the one but I would probably play 24, 23, 9 to 5. Um, yeah, I think I would play that as red.
Okay, the Slido's open.
Maybe. Or maybe attack on the one. Both options are attractive. Well, are.
Only 2
Tough
votes
one,
so
this
far.
one.
Okay, there's 4 votes. 2 of them are for 9, 5, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's correct, Aaron. That assessment is correct. Hmm, the thing is, when we are very ahead in the race, or red is in this case, risky moves get devalued, so you would rather play safe usually when you have a big lead in the race, but not always. It's not always at all. So this might be a case where it is correct to attack.
Okay, this is one to vote. I think this is the play I would make.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let's see. Oh, 7-6-7-3.
Okay, slightly not correct. This play 7-6-7-3.
24-23 is nowhere in the top six or whatever that is shown.
It is the fifth one there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, nine. Yeah,
Yeah,
9-5.
but
I missed that.
it's more than a blunder to play that. Yeah.
Okay, 6-4.
Gotta get a smidge of smoke.
Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going. Eric, good?
hmm
Yes, Aaron.
Yeah, green is a small error, and red is a big one, so it's a blunder. And black is it might not be the technically the best move, but if it's black, it's such a small error that it doesn't really matter.
Okay, you'll have to give me some candidate plays now.
Yes, that's correct. The colors are kind of weird. It takes getting used to. I agree that green, I would personally do green as the best move myself, but that's not what the developer chose.
Okay, I've opened the Slido with two plays. 9-1. Cover, make the 1 point, or step out 9-6.
That second one is better.
Okay, and then vote for it. Okay, the Slido's open. You can all vote. Okay, 9-1 has won the vote. Let's do that. Gotta step out. Mobility issues. It's probably important to mobilize those checkers.
I'm surprised, to be honest, because it puts them right in attack versus making a
It
fifth
does,
point.
but you know, you're stuck back there. You're gonna get in trouble. You have no outfield control. I think this might be the time you have to make a move.
Just in case White gets a really bad roll at 4-1.
Like 4-1, yeah.
Yeah.
21-16.
21
Yeah.
16.
I'll
Yeah.
declare
Agreed.
some smug equity for my move.
Yeah, I like 21-16. I'd rather, we're looking for outfield control here to try to.
If we're looking for outfield control, what about 21-17, 15-14? We have 4 outfield control units there.
Okay. They'll hit us with that produces double sixes as a hitting number. I guess double
And
sixes.
double fives.
Sorry, double sixes
double
is
fives is
already
already.
a hitting number.
Yeah.
What about
But
double
it gives
fives,
double.
Rick?
That-
Yeah. Right, leaving it on the 17 point gives them double fives.
But it gives us so many more like hitting numbers that I think it might be worth it.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
But by doing this, they're going to hit us with double sixes and double fives.
I don't care. I
and
think
6-5.
I
Four
think
rolls.
we
And six
compensate for
five.
that with more outfit control. So I would play this, I think.
Okay.
And I guess it's really only going from 3 to 4 because we're giving 3 anyway.
What if we do this? How many rolls do they hit us with? 6 5 and double sixes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. One additional shot number. Okay, I'll give them one
Yeah.
additional shot number for the extra outfield control. Rick, you
Yeah.
good with that?
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold my breath when you roll.
Okay. I think they're not.
Can I
They're not.
claim my smug equity now? Let's
Oh,
see.
yes.
11 milli points.
Yes.
Yay.
Good job. Well, all right. This one. That's the only way it hits. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Is the hit obvious?
I
No. No.
It is not obvious. Okay,
It's
and we're
it's
gonna.
my play, but I think there's some consideration to making the other bar point. But I think it's too passive. But
Okay, I've started the Slido with those two plays. I think those are the two best plays.
Sorry if you guys heard that. I'm trying to get my cat to climb on my lap here.
Okay, there's 4 votes, 3 of them for hitting. I think coming out to the 18 with both checkers is a big blunder. So I think this is right by a lot.
be so.
Yep. Almost quadruple whopper. You got a 5 point board.
Yeah.
you may want to think about doubling here.
Yep. So let's put this up for a vote
Yeah.
on the cube on a redouble.
I think the only reason to not double here is because Red might think he's too strong. Yeah, I would wait.
The Slido is open for the vote on the redouble.
Yeah, I say no. I'll put my vote into.
Okay, there's 4 votes. 3 of them are to redouble. Okay, so I think it's going to be a redouble.
Okay.
All right, so that just killed all the gammons. What's our take point?
That's a good
If I
question.
if I if I recall correctly, it's 25% on 3 away, 4 away.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No, it's not.
no. If we drop, we're going to be 4 away, and they're going to be at Crawford.
Mhm.
Which would be what, about a 15% chance
Nine-
for us?
Like 19%,
19.
18 and change. So we need a little less than 20% to be able to take this. Okay, how often do they hit us? Oh, it's a triple direct shot, so they're hitting us 27 times, and I don't see any extras. So they hit 27 times.
Yes. That's the 3/4 of the time.
Yep.
Um,
And
but
another
then
roll
if they
that doesn't hit is also good as double six.
Yep. Their sixes will come out.
So
Yeah,
any
it's at least
1,
20.
2, 4, or 6 is good for them.
Yep.
And
Okay.
if you get a
That leaves
5,
us.
3 is actually quite awkward, but you can survive it.
They can survive it. Yes. How about double fives?
You can survive that too. You just have no
How about double,
flexibility.
How about double threes?
He can survive that as well, but
Yep.
with no flexibility. This roll, they will either do something great or just have to bide time and hope to get something decent next time. But they have what was it? 30 or so out of the 36 rolls in either this time or the next, unless we get at. I think it may be a drop. I think we have under
I think it's a
20%.
drop because even if they miraculously don't hit now, we have no guarantee of coming in. And even if we come in, we're gonna have a hard time safetying all these blots before they get another chance to hit us and put us on bar. So I don't know, it looks bleak.
They would have to miss and us get a 4-1, 4-2, or 4-4 to have a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not looking good for us, right?
No.
So you guys want to let this go?
And
We're gonna
get to
pass
4 to 1 curl for
4 away. It's 18 and a half, 18.6%.
So
It's under
25% chance the miss, and even then, assuming that it's still there, which it wouldn't be. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see our 20%, our 18% path.
Okay, Eric.
yeah, let's pass.
Okay, I want to pass too.
Hey, I think it was too good. Can we explore that? I think
Yep.
Red has too many gammons that he should be willing to let White off the hook by doubling him.
Okay, so both sides were wrong. This is too good to redouble and a take.
That's what I thought. Okay. By how
Wow.
much is
Yeah.
it? By how much is it wrong to redouble? A whole lot?
A small amount, 46
Okay.
millipoints.
Okay.
Hold on, but it says White is 22%, which is higher than the number you said would be a take point.
All right. This is saying it's too good to redouble, but it's also a take. It's too good because of all the gammons, 66% gammons. So by
Oh, I see.
redoubling, White just killed all their gammons.
But their actual win chance wasn't enough, so we should have taken.
Yeah, this is a very difficult cube to take. I can't figure out
Yeah.
how I'm gonna get 22% out of this.
Yeah. Tricky one for sure.
Okay, well, since it's the end of the game and it's almost 6 o'clock, this is a good place to stop. I'm gonna mute everyone and do a sign off. Thank you all for joining the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for January 7th, 2026. If you'd like to join our study session or our weekly tournaments, send us an email to midatlanticbg@gmail.com.